Hey everybody, welcome back to TechOdyssey. So today I'm here to talk about the Microsoft Surface Duo, this guy right here, and the idea that I think this may just be the beginning for this device. And you might find that odd because most people have written off the Surface Duo by now, and it's always that way with tech anyway. As the new one gets ready to come out, as the new one is here, everybody moves on to the new one and forgets about the old one, and I think a lot of people really do want to forget about the original Surface Duo. It's not been without conflict, controversy, and complications. But hear me out on this, because I think that now might just be the perfect time for people to really begin to enjoy this phone and for it to be operating the way that it was supposed to be working. And we're going to talk about that in this video. But before we get into that, I do want to say if this is your first time stopping by the channel, thank you for being here. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. Now let's talk about the new beginning for the Surface Duo. Okay, so you're probably thinking, hey dude, you're crazy. Have you been smoking too much crack today? Why are you talking about the Microsoft Duo and saying that it's going to be a resurgence, it's going to be a revitalization of this phone? Well, from the get-go, this phone has been plagued with issues, especially when it first came out, not even having Android 11 yet, as everything's getting ready to move to Android 12, and it's been buggy, and people have been frustrated, myself included, because it's like Microsoft is like the biggest software company in the world. You would think that they could make a better product and maintain it properly. Well, that's a Microsoft thing for one. But almost dropped it. But taking a look at the phone now, the reason I say that I think it's finally going to see its potential and will have a resurgence in popularity and people wanting to get it is because of Android 11. Yes, it's not that big of a deal for a lot of different phones, but one, some of us thought that basically this phone was written off and dead. And then two, Android 10 just never worked well for it at all. It has been plagued with issues from the beginning. So now it seems obvious that they waited to push out Android 11 until the Surface Duo 2 came out so that there would be uniformity in the operating system. And I think that's why we're going to see basically this phone is finally going to work the way that it's supposed to. I hope so anyway. I hope that I'm right about this because it's going to have the same software as the new one. Ideally, the new one is supposed to have fixed basically all the problems of the last one, whether that's hardware, whether that's software. You still may have some hardware limitations here. It's still going to be kind of annoying with just the one camera on the inside, but people who love this device, people who wanted it, and people who like this one better than the new one, and they also like that more attractive like $400 to $600 price point, I think now that it's going to have Android 11, it's going to be brought up to date, it's going to be brought online, and it's going to be even in software performance effectively with the Duo 2. And myself and some other people are really looking forward to the Duo 2. I'm not looking forward to the price tag that I had to pay because I just sincerely hope that the price doesn't fall through the floor like the Duo did. I don't know. Maybe you should wait and see. You might be able to get one cheaper in the not too distant future. But talking about this one, it's got the Snapdragon 855. It doesn't have the greatest battery in the world, but it's still got these two really nice screens. The Microsoft Surface Duo has plenty of life in it. It is a mostly well-built phone, and it's only a year old. It's not like it just fell off the deep end and it's archaic and it's an old Nokia or Palm phone. This thing is actually, I have a hard time saying this. I don't want to say designed well, but it's something that I think has still got plenty of life left in it. It's got all the makings of what it was originally intended to do. It's just that the software experience held so much back. So if Microsoft got on their P's and Q's, they really fixed the software experience for the Duo 2, bringing Android 11 over to the regular Duo, now I think we're going to be cooking with gas. I think we'll finally be in business, and hopefully we can get rid of all those bugs and hiccups and issues that's been in the software. And not only that, because I know that those of us who use this phone know it has come quite a long way. It was basically unusable for me the first month or two that I had it originally. So coming back, yeah, they have made some software updates. There's still some bugs that are there, but I am hoping that Android 11 will fix all of that, at least the old problems. I'm sure it'll give us some new ones, but at least fix everything to give people enough confidence that the phone's going to be okay, and it's going to be supported for at least a year. And yeah, that's kind of, I hope it's supported longer than that. I think they're supposed to support it for like 3 years, but yeah, I hope it does get Android 12, but ultimately at least it's getting Android 11. It's not been mothballed. If you've still got it, hopefully the experience is going to get better. And then people who've been waiting to buy one or didn't get one and want to get one now, you can get them super cheap. So being able to get one for like a third of what the phone cost a year ago, that's pretty amazing as far as bargains go. And it's no slouch of a phone. It's perfectly powerful and capable enough. It's not been the hardware that's held it back. It still won't have 5G. Software can't fix that. But I think that it'll put the phone in position once people get out and say, okay, yeah, this actually did make things better. People can go get one. They can get it cheap. They can use it. And it's like a perfect storm for people who wanted this phone in the beginning, because they may not have wanted to pay the $1,500 to get their foot in the door, but and they also had concerns about the software issues. But now, a year later, we're talking, Android 11 and a much, much cheaper price. I think it's prime time for a lot of people if they want to go buy it. And then, ideally, it'll work the way it was intended to, and it'll be a good phone for 2 or 3 years at like a $400 cost. That's pretty good, because what you get with this phone for $400 is a lot more unique and exemplary than what you find out in the market for a typical $400 Android smartphone. So that's all I got in this video. Food for thought, a little bit of a discussion I wanted to have, because I think we're finally going to see the Surface Duo, the original one, living up to its full potential that we expected last year. So again, that's all that I got. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those down in the comment section. I'll get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.